Daylight saving time is in effect, and parents might have lost more than just an hour of sleep after the time change.
To help figure out how to deal with it and help our kids sleep better, Heather Cartier, pediatric sleep consultant and occupational therapist, is here. I like to call it the, what did I call you last time? The gem?
The gem of sleep.
The gem of sleep. Welcome back on this Mommy Monday.
Thank you. I'm happy to be back.
And we have a special guest.
Yes.
Yeah.
My daughter, Chase.
Hey, Chase! How'd you sleep last night?
Good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Well,
right?
that's because she has the expert here
Exactly,
in her house, right? Well, first of all, it's so interesting, just for those who are not really familiar with what you do. You literally will come into people's homes and help them with their children?
Yes, support them virtually, actually.
Oh, virtually, okay.
Yes, exactly. I feel like parents need to be empowered in order to read their children's cues, in order to feel comfortable and know sort of what their child is communicating. So I would prefer to be outside of the home, but coaching them virtually.
And you say sleep is essential. Every child, no matter their age, they are capable of sleeping.
Absolutely, 100%. And every kid wants to be sleeping. Who doesn't want to sleep?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, does daylight saving time really mess things up for people?
It can, absolutely, because we spring ahead, and so unlike fall back, we don't gain an hour, we lose an hour of sleep. So it can affect children, it can affect adults. Supposedly, I'm sharing with you that today is called Sleepy Monday, and there's a higher incidences of, unfortunate situations. People are more exhausted. So yes, for sure, people are not sleeping as well on days like today. So I always suggest families to, stick to a routine, to utilize light. So in the morning, if your child is off their schedule, get outside today. It's beautiful out, it's sunny, it's warm, so
really
get them
nice.
outside, enjoy the sun, and then an hour before bed, get them inside and start pulling the shades down, darkening the room, so that they're able to get into that sleeping mode.
And that means no screens, too, right?
No screens. At least an hour before bedtime. I know.
At least an hour before bedtime.
At least an hour before bedtime.
Okay.
And, I was telling you off camera, and I was telling you off camera, my phone, I have so many text messages right now from mom friends who, they said this morning their routine completely thrown off. It was brutal. Kids were late to school. Kids were sleeping till 8 o'clock. My own kids slept until 7:30. I didn't even see them when I left the house. I'm dreading bedtime tonight because I know that my kids, they are impacted by this, both of them. They want to go to bed at like 9 o'clock,
Exactly.
It's very difficult. So what would you recommend in these situations if there are other parents out there experiencing this?
Absolutely. So shift that bedtime a little bit earlier, just to compensate for that. Obviously, a little bit of patience. Certainly, if you need some help, I am available and can support families as needed. If you give it a couple days and it doesn't improve, certainly reach out.
And yeah, I'm sorry, Scott. I was just going to say, at what point is it a problem? There's always an adjustment time period, but at what point where it's like, uh-oh, this is bigger. This is a bigger issue.
Well, it depends on the family and it depends on the, their situation. If they have been in this overtired cycle, it's going to feel, it's only a problem if it's a problem for your family. Does that make sense?
Right, yeah. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I don't ever want families to reach out to me when they're rock bottom, but a lot of times families,
Well, Heather, we're out of time.
Right.
Chase, it was great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Well, let's all get a good night's sleep tonight, shall we?
Yes, please.
Yes, let's do it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, you two. And